Hey, what is up, guys? How are you doing? Morning coffee with Nate. Morning cryptocurrency with Nate. Just want to give you guys an update on what I've been doing. It's after Christmas and the holidays here, and really excited about cryptocurrency land. I'm kind of a novice investor. Been doing it for, I don't know, 6 months or so now. Made some really good profits. I'm not mortgaging my house or anything like that on it, but anyways, what I really want to talk about today is some updates in the market. I'm going to be doing updates like every day. Every day I'm in the gang. So what I really want to talk about right now is Bitcoin Cash. There's a lot of, if you're on Twitter, and a lot of this goes down on Twitter, there's a lot of people that hate Bitcoin Cash after the fork and stuff like that. But to me, that's just like saltiness. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's Bitcoin Cash, Gold. I don't care what you support. That's your thing. Like people are like real, like old OG, like principles and like stuff like that. But like, I don't care. Like, I'm more based on like, what's the best tech? Like, where's the money flowing? What's the best tech? What's the future? I don't really care if it's like BCH or BCC or B2X, like BCT. Like, who really cares? Like, I'm not like OG, like, like feet in the ground, like guy. So the market obviously speaks for itself. Bitcoin is dipping a little bit. BCH is pumped up, and that's just not like, a mafia thing. That's like everybody's buying Bitcoin Cash, right? Like, that's what it is. So anyways, though, today they announced BitPi. This is the largest Chinese wallet. It's a huge Chinese wallet. It's voted one of the best wallets to use. It's just a ginormous announcement that just came. BCH will be supported on that, as well as Genesee Mining. That just came out, so that's huge. So the miners are talking about using more like Bitcoin Cash. And then also the big thing is the Chinese wallet is opening up and going to be able to support Bitcoin Cash as well. So that's just an absolute huge announcement. The Chinese Korean adoption of Bitcoin Cash is starting to happen. So that's one of my big bags, is Bitcoin Cash. I think that it's going to have a really big month of January, a really big Q1. I also support Litecoin hugely. I will talk more about Litecoin in depth as time goes on. Litecoin has been doing some great things. Charlie Lee took a step back, but didn't really skip a beat. There's a lot of good things going on in the background, I think, that he's working on right now. LightPay and Lightning Network, two of them, I think those are like really, really big things to come that is going to change the marketplace. I don't think it's priced into the marketplace yet, because I don't think anyone knows what the hell it's going to do. So once we actually get use case and proof of concept, I think that it'll start getting priced into the market more, and once we understand that more. But I don't think that people understand what LightPay or Lightning Network is actually going to accomplish right now, so it's not priced in. I'm really excited about it, and I kind of bought more Litecoin in anticipation for these things to occur. But that's not going to be like an instant announcement pump, because that's going to be an over time, gradual, we're going to see what happens with that type of a thing as it rolls, right? I think there'll be some partnerships that happen this year and some institutional money that comes in this year, which is going to be great for all of cryptocurrency. I think the banks and Wall Street and everyone has to understand and get their hands around how they're going to actually make money off of this stuff, because they got to make money off of it. So because there's billions and billions and billions of dollars not sitting in the banks for them to utilize for mortgages and different things like that, it's actually sitting in cryptocurrencies exchanges now, which they have to find a way how to recoup some of that and get some of that money, and they can. I'm not one of those, like, these crypto OGs, like Ripple's, like, Ripple is for for the banks and it's not decentral. Like, dude, get over yourself, man. Like, we live in a world where everybody got to get a piece. We live in a world where, like, the utopian world that like these crypto OGs like think is like happening is insane. Like, Bitcoin is the real Bitcoin and Ripple is not decentralized. Like, dude, get over yourself, man. Like, come on. Like, these people are like just punk, like like, you know, like just super alt punk, like weird people, man. Like this is getting like where it's not like that anymore, right? Ripple's cool. Like I love that Ripple wants to work with the banks. I want a cryptocurrency that wants to work with the governments. You know, I want a cryptocurrency we can use to exchange back and forth, right? I mean, at the end of the day is we have to work within our society perimeters. You know, there's cultural norms that we've set in place over the last hundreds of years, and you're not going to crack that code in a month, guy. Okay, so I get it, but we have to move towards, right? So using a digital currency like Ripple and banks is a huge step forward. So to say, well, I don't want to do that because it's centralized, I mean, you're insane, right? You're nuts. That's a huge step forward towards decentralization if that's what you want, right? So it's just steps, but at the end of the day is I'm not like one of them crypto OG like weird people out there like that like pump Bitcoin and hate Ripple and whatever. Like I'm not about that life. So anyway though, that's my update. Bitcoin Cash for the win today. The markets are going to open up in this evening for Asian markets. So I would anticipate the Asian markets will be jumping on Bitcoin Cash tonight. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is. Until tomorrow.